What's up, Grapply fans, and welcome back to another Phantom Breakdown. Today we're looking at an amazing finish from the $1 million Craig Jones Invitational. Make sure you watch till the end because we're going to highlight the one crucial detail that won the fight. Here we have Kade Ruotolo versus Matheus Diniz, a battle of ADCC Champions. Setting up the finishing sequence, Kade is using his heavy top pressure from a split squat position. He's constantly looking for the knee cut pass and threatening with a potential Darce choke. This consistent pressure eventually forces Matheus to react, allowing Kade to beat the knee shield and get into a quarter guard position. And that was all the opening Kade needed. Kade immediately uses a beautiful back step over the leg to enter the saddle, presenting Diniz with a classic leg lock versus pass dilemma. But here's the thing. Against a world champion like Matheus, any opening you give him during a backstep can easily get countered. A perfect example is this tried-and-true Jedi mind trick counter demonstrated by Lachlan Giles. Let's add that to the flow chart. To counter the backstep effectively, having that underhook is important, and you must be able to pummel your feet under their hamstrings. So, watch how Kade shuts that down. He concedes the underhook, but he executes a very tight backstep, using his shin to first pin Matheus's top leg. This prevents that leg from pummeling under. As he steps over, he immediately uses his other arm to control the second leg. This prevents both legs from pummeling, allowing him to successfully enter the saddle. But the fight isn't over. Matheus still has the underhook and upper body control, and he could use it to wrestle to the top. But watch this. Kade punches in a scoop grip right under the leg. This might not seem like much, but it was the most important move of the fight. With that scoop, Kade is able to keep Matheus's near side foot elevated, and that kills the power of his hips, keeping him flat on his back. At this point, Matheus knows he's in grave danger of getting leg locked. He resorts to triangling his legs to prevent the inside heel hook and hangs onto Kade's head to try and stall out the round. Kade knows that if he doesn't get a submission, the round will end and they'll restart from a neutral position. So instead of fighting to separate the legs for the inside heel hook, Kade attacks the secondary leg and gets the Aoki lock finish. A beautiful sequence. Here is an Aoki lock tutorial from Kieran Davern. Let's add that into the flowchart. By the way, if you want to dive deeper into these sequences, our Phantom Flow BJJ app is now in beta. You can create a free account and download this entire curated flowchart directly to your library. The link is in the description. That was a great finish from a dominant position. So, what are some other ways you can enter into the saddle? When you're on the bottom, a classic butterfly hook entry is always a great option.
Okay, what options do we have? We've got half butterfly. I can use half butterfly to elevate, scoop a leg, and get into the saddle.
Or, if you want to get with a modern game, the false reap that the kids are all hitting these days is another fantastic pass to the saddle. And that's jiu-jitsu, finding ways to funnel your opponent into the position you want so you have a higher chance of controlling and then submitting them. Hope you enjoyed this breakdown. You know what to do. Like, share, and subscribe. Now get on the mats and train. That's where real progress is made. Peace.